Hey guys, Dota2Noob's channel coming at you guys with another first-person gameplay, and today I'm going to be playing Anti-Mage because I've been sick of losing with my carries not being able to farm. So, I'll show you guys how today goes. As long as they don't pick Anti-Mage, I'm not going to first pick Anti-Mage because Anti-Mage can be countered by heroes that have a lot of lockdown and a lot of disables, or an easy silence to stop him. So I might not be playing Anti-Mage if they have a Skywrath, but I'll still pick him if there's not too many disables. If Anti-Mage is not a good pick for this game, then I will be going probably Spectre or Shadow Fiend, because I can take a carry mid, or I can play Morphling, which is my profile picture.
5 seconds remaining.
But yeah, I might just lock it in if we're all going to start losing money. Okay, luckily our Enigma picked before we started losing money, which is nice. And our blue guy's just DQ'd. That's nice. So Storm Spirit's going to be their mid. So I immediately already want to pick Anti-Mage, because if I can get Anti-Mage against a Storm Spirit and lock him down with a Basher and Abyssal Blade, or if someone on my team has disables, the Storm Spirit will have no chance against an Anti-Mage, obviously, with Storm relying on mana and Anti-Mage relying on you not to have mana. So if he zips in, he could easily die to an Anti-Mage if the Anti-Mage just drops his ulti on him. And I'll go over Anti-Mage skills once we get into the game. So I'll say what his item build is. Normally, you're going to go Boots of Speed, and then after your Boots of Speed, you can either build into Treads. Anti-Mage is not a Midas person because he doesn't need the levels and the experience advantage. He needs farm. So normally, Anti-Mage will rush a Battle Fury as soon as possible, and after he gets the Battle Fury with level 4 Blink, you can quickly farm your jungle and waves as fast as possible. And what makes Anti-Mage a really strong carry is not his abilities as much as it is by the time that you have 4 or 5 strong items, your core items, he's going to have those items by the time you have 1 or 2, which will make you really strong going into the mid-game, late-game. And then he really starts to fall off once it goes past that point where the other team is able to get 6 slotted, which is why you have to finish the game. So his general item progression is Treads, Battle Fury, Treads, Battle Fury, and then after you get the Battle Fury, you can go Vladimir's, you can go, but normally it's Treads, Battle Fury, Manta Style, Heart, and then an Abyssal Blade, and your build can change depending on what your team needs. See, like my mid just went a Pudge, so I immediately want to be able to pick a hero that I can carry very hard with, and we do need to support. So I'm going to ask Blue if he can support. Okay, I hope he doesn't go carry. We do need a support player right now. And if he does take the Lich, that'd be pretty awesome. What the Lich does is he gives me more XP with Sacrifice, and the armor's nice as well. I don't really want to see another Warlock in my game. I'll take almost any support hero, to be honest, if we just have a support hero, but Lich is really strong at giving me lane control by being underneath my tower. So, yep. I did play quite a bit of Anti-Mage back in Dota 1, and right now with their Nyx Assassin and the Storm Spirit especially, and I don't know who their carry is yet, but Anti-Mage pretty much says you can't pick Medusa or else you're going to lose as well. I have a lot of potential that if the Storm Spirit zips in on us in a fight, they don't have a lot of team fight right now. They have a lot of pick-off potential, and Anti-Mage thrives actually on going against a team that's pick-off potential because of his blink. And right now our team is, well, also pick-off, so I guess we're going to find out whose team is better at ganking. So I'm going to do my best to try not to die in lane. So yeah, Anti-Mage is a really strong carry if played correctly. I don't need that shoulder piece. He should look more symmetrical. Okay, so this guy wanted to combo with the Enigma, which I don't really care about, so hopefully me and Slark can carry this game. So, Anti-Mage is a hero that you can kind of save your skill point on, but generally you're going to want to max Mana Break with Blink, and then get some points in Spell Shield, and get your Mana Void whenever possible. But he's a hero that if you play it correctly and you're not getting ganked a lot, you can actually build stats with just a Blink, max Blink, get 2 levels in Mana Break, 2 levels in Spell Shield, and kind of go into your stats early on in the game, because he doesn't have the best stat growth in the game. He has a really high agility growth. And I'm gonna get the stout shield just so I don't get harassed out of lane. And I'm gonna get some GG branches. So we don't know what we're gonna need yet for items.
30 seconds to battle.
We're gonna try and get a boots of speed as fast as possible, and then after the boots, we're gonna rush right into that battle fury. So, Yasha. So I'll explain. Okay, a farming anti-mage that's gonna try and carry you into the mid game and get a really big advantage is gonna go Treads, Battle Fury, Manta, Heart. Another build with anti-mage is where you build Treads, Vanguard, into a Yasha, and once you hit that, you can either get a Vlad's instead of the Yasha, but you get the Vanguard to have a little bit more HP in fights to be able to get more mana breaks off. I'm gonna mute this Pudge. But the mana break will get you more hits off in fight when you have the Vanguard. You'll be able to block more damage. With your spell shield and Vanguard, between the damage block between the both of them, it should make you a little bit stronger in fights. And what it does is it allows you to fight earlier as anti-mage to really get that mana break. Now that depends on what your team calls for. If you cannot farm as an anti-mage because your team cannot create enough space and they can't fight without you, it might be smarter to get the Vanguard and go right for a Yasha. I'm in a dual range lane, so this kind of sucks. So I'm going to try my best to not get destroyed. And you can see my Witch Doctor's already ready to do damage to people. I'm not really high into this whole harassing thing when I'm an anti-mage. And some people do go Quelling Blade on anti-mage, but anti-mage has a very amazing animation. Okay, I already missed one. Well, so much for me talking about knowing what I'm doing. He has a really good animation, so you don't really need a Quelling Blade if you have played him enough. So I'm not going to get the mana break. I'm going to get that at level 3. It's kind of a 1-1-1, but the spell shield automatically gives you 44 magical damage resistance over like his like base like 30 or whatever it is, which is already like really strong. And if I had mana break right there, I would have been able to get that. And I'm just going to take a little bit of harass, but that's okay. I'm okay with the Witch Doctor doing this polling, because it's only going to benefit me. And I'm going to kind of play Ring Around the Rosie with the creeps. Going to eat a tango. I did mess that up. And I do think that our Witch Doctor will be fine because he does have the cask, as long as he saves it. So I obviously am 3-3 with CS, so I'm not doing that well right now, but I'm going to have my boots right now. And I'm going to be rushing that Ring of Health, just for a little bit more sustain in this lane. So as you can see, this Witch Doctor really just wants to fight, and I'm more worried about getting CS. So, I mean, if he wants to aggro the lane like that, that's fine. I do like that he pulled already. I wasn't under pressure from either one of these heroes. Sniper and Storm don't have a lot of kill potential when they're lower leveled like this. So, like this Sniper and this Storm, they can harass me, but I'm still going to come in and get my last hit. Sniper doesn't do a lot of damage at this lower level. Headshot procs aren't as often. It's not as strong. Oh, I'm not going to be able to get that. I'm going to try and deny that. Nope. And I'm getting another pull from my Witch Doctor. So I'm going to try and just play Ring Around the Rosie with these creeps and just try and last hit him as often as I can. That didn't happen. So as you can see, I really need that Ring of Health.
The reward of virtue.
And I do feel safe in this lane that I can go stats. So I'm going to get a level of stats. The mana break doesn't, it scales okay, but like it's 12, 12, and 12. So I'm okay with it being at 28 right now. What I'm going to start to upgrade after this is my blink, just because that gives me a better cooldown. But I do need to get some farm in this lane. Anti-Mage isn't about as much levels as he is the farm. He gets the levels once he gets like the Battle Fury and stuff. So my team right now, it's kind of a quiet game, which is good that no one's been first blooded yet. I'm just trying to do a little bit of holding in place. I'd like to get this, okay, well, if the Witch Doctor wasn't auto-attacking the creeps, I could have got that.
Well-gotten gains.
So I'm gonna try and farm the best I can to try and not look like a tier 2 scrub. And I am walking into Storm Spirit. That's fine though. And I'm not gonna try and fight that, simply because it just doesn't make sense for me. And it is kind of annoying to lane against a sniper, if I'm being honest. Our Pudge did get first blood, so that's nice that our Pudge is actually doing something. If this sniper decides to overextend the way that I have Blink, he's going to dearly pay for that. If this Witch Doctor gets off a good cask. And I really do need this Ring of Health very quickly because I am getting demolished in this lane with this sniper constantly harassing me once I go for like a last hit. So right now with 10 CS, I'm having a rather poor start, but it will pick up eventually. Once these guys start to leave lane to go gank and stuff, I'm going to get some CS, which should be good. And luckily they can't deny either. And our Enigma's just farming away, so I'm going to do a quick check. He's already level, he's almost level 6, so this guy knows how to Enigma jungle, which is nice. Sniper was just in the trees there. So he's obviously just trying to harass them as much as he can. I'm gonna go take out this, get some free farm. I do like that the Witch Doctor is trying to harass a little bit.
Summon the will to defend your top tower.
I need to get the headshot proc. If I can just get nope. With a Quelling Blade I would have got that. So yeah, it's kind of annoying to have to take all this harass, but once I get that Ring of Health, it'll be okay. Which I'm about to grab.
Don't think you love me.
So I'm gonna go over here, I'm gonna get that Ring of Health. And then I'm gonna blink out. And Blink does have an 11-second cooldown. And all of a sudden we are losing in the kills deaths. So I'm not quite sure what happened there. But I'll just check real quick. So they do have a kill on the Mirana, Spirit Breaker. Yeah, I don't want to be tanking this.
Thou art mine.
So as you can see, I'm okay with being around this HP. I'm gonna start maxing my blink. And our Spirit Breaker just killed the Slark. Nyx had a DD. Our Enigma looks like he's kind of looking for an initiation.
They who live by the wand.
So that was a very easy kill. And that Witch Doctor and the Enigma both played that perfectly. So I'm now getting last hits, as you can see really quickly, and that just accelerated my farm. The Storm Spirit and the Sniper both died. Our Enigma made a really good play and was allowed, got a really good black hole. That was all set up by the Witch Doctor though. So, and I can't last hit today with all this crap. So we're asking Enigma to buy wards. I'm gonna complete my power treads, and now I will be rushing that Battle Fury as soon as possible. I don't want to get a Vanguard in this game. My team is playing decently enough. I don't think anybody's too fed. I might have spoken too soon.
Look lively now. Your middle tower is under attack. What are you, amateurs?
So I'm starting to get a little bit cocky, you can see. And I'm just waiting for them to come. Ooh, that Podum flying arrow. So I'm gonna stay out of this shrapnel. I don't feel like just taking damage. And Podum's fishing for arrows. If that would have hit me, I probably would have died.
Magic be dashed. 'Tis most rewarding.
Oh man, our Pudge can't hit hooks apparently. And you can see that they're definitely wanting to fight us. They want to mess with all of our farm. And I don't think it's smart. So, with that Totem ulti, I'm not going to try and fight. Oh my goodness. Just about messed that up bad. So you can see they're all bottom.
Is under attack.
I just want to hit him to just stop that clarity. Oh, missed a CS.
Thou art mine.
So our Slark is under a fight. As long as he's Shadow Dance though. Oh, I went the wrong way. I'm gonna be around this kill. I'm not gonna chaos it. So I am getting closer. I'm gonna go get my Void Stone as soon as possible. I'd rather not be in this lane just because
Your middle tower
I'm trying
is
to farm.
under attack.
That's my job, is to farm.
Quite dangerous, this one.
Thou art purified.
So I'm gonna carry this team. We did have a good fight.
Structures are fortified.
That did hit me. That's nice. So if this team wants to fight, they're gonna die.
A moment's silence for the enemy's bottom tower. And we're back.
So I'm gonna do what a good carry does, and I'm going to TP top, and I'm gonna farm this lane. This needs to be farmed. And I'm not gonna use my blink, because I don't feel like dying, and the Spirit Breaker just charged.
Now count thy costs.
And hopefully they're gonna pick up on that. I did ping it out. So I don't want the lane to be pushed as much as I can. So this is what you want to kind of just do as anti-mage. You're just going to kind of want to farm. If you can get a free lane, it's nice to get a free lane, but generally you can't, as you can see here. So I'm just going to leave this lane. And his blink is pretty high range, as you can see. I'm just going to go the Perseverance first because I do need some mana regen. And I'm not all about the fighting. This is 12 minutes, I don't have a Battle Fury, and I am 3-0, but I also only have 37 CS. So I'll go in this lane with this Sniper. He's not going to be able to contest my farm. In fact, he's probably afraid of me, which he is.
Count thy costs.
Your top tower is under attack.
Which is fine. So once I get this Battle Fury, my farm's just going to really accelerate.
Are fortified. Procrastination could spell the end
And I
of
don't
your
want this to
bottom
happen.
tower.
So, see, that's why you have that spell shield. Okay, and I did not see Spirit Breaker charge. And that Spirit Breaker's gonna die if he continues to take those. Oh, he's gonna get Malithus. He can't get his ulti off and he keeps getting stunned.
Killing spree.
So they did get a kill on me, and that's fine.
Look lively now. Your middle tower is under attack. How disappointing.
Plan for.
So I'm gonna go back bottom right away, and I'm gonna start farming.
To aid my cause.
Fresh meat.
So I do have level 9,
Virtue.
and I'm gonna have max blink. And you can see I don't have a lot of damage right
Not
now. Crap. So you're supposed to be doing, I don't do it, but you're supposed to tread switch before you blink. I don't want to deal with this Podum.
Your top
See, the
tower
thing
has
is, my
been
team isn't
denied.
fighting enough, so I can't
Couldn't
just get
happen
enough
to a nicer team.
time to just farm. Okay, and that was just some pathing crap. And I'm out. So I'm gonna buy that broadsword just for some extra damage. Yep, and I'm gonna head back mid. This is a really late battle fury, so you guys can just like call me a pub scrub or whatever. I did go treads first though, and I haven't really had a free lane. They've been constantly affecting my farming, which is smart because if I'm going against an anti-mage, I want my team to be affecting the anti-mage's farming as well.
Storm doors in place.
And a lot of teams don't do this enough. It seems like whenever I'm in a game though, my anti-mage can't farm. Like he doesn't know how to last hit. So, and this game's, I know a lot of people probably don't want to see like the 15,000th video of how to farm with anti-mage. But once I get the battle fury, I'm going to show you guys how to farm the jungle very quickly, even though you probably already know how. But it does just speed up everything very quickly. And I'm just going to go between jungle and between the lane as much as I can. And then after you get battle fury, you're going to rush your manta so you can split push. And the point of this is the point of this is that with manta you can farm very quickly and push towers. Like you can threaten tier 2s very easily. And I'm going to try and focus on tread switching this game because I don't ever do it. So I'm going to try and better myself in front of you guys.
I turn magic aside.
So if I didn't attack, then it would have just got taken out anyways. And I'm going to try and threaten this lane. So I do have my battle fury. I'm going to have it delivered to me as soon as possible. I'm dead. So I got one-shotted. I didn't think I was gonna. So I do have my battle fury now. Return to base, go to secret sap, return items, retreat. Okay, there. So I'll have my battle fury once I respawn. We need wards. We don't have any. We have one ward up right now. And I'm going to TP top right when I respawn. And I'm going to farm that really quick.
It is not magic brings me back, but purity of will. Now count thy costs.
So you can see the Battle Fury is just going to really accelerate my farm. You can almost just sit in lane at this point, really, and you'll be able to get the last hit. But I'm just going to continue to farm, and I'm going to rush that Manta. Okay, so that was already farmed by somebody,
The
or
enemy's
blocked,
middle tower has been
and
denied.
that was already farmed. Oh, I fucked up.
How I wish I had this back in Dark Reef.
So normally you want to tread switch, but maybe I'm just too lazy.
Thou hast paid the price.
Okay. I can kind of get used to this if I just pay attention what I'm doing.
Fresh mate!
So I'm going to try and jump in on this team fight and get a decent kill. Which I did just help my team,
Double kill.
but I'd rather not kill myself. So I'm going to back up now. I'm pretty low HP. Go back to base, heal, grab my items. So I'm just gonna go back to farming at this point. You can see with the battlefield, this is how you want to farm. I got 100 last hits at this point in time, and that's really bad. I'm gonna try my best to do tread switching.
Now count thy costs.
And now I'm gonna start going for stuff besides stats. I'm just going to take out the jungle as fast as possible.
Fresh mate!
Quite dangerous, this one.
So the fights are happening mid, and I'm just going to continue to farm and push.
This is mayhem. That makes two.
Okay, so I'm going to try and push this tower as
Summon
soon
the
as
will
possible.
to defend your top tower!
Oh, I should have seen that coming. I'm screwed. Okay. I saw it at the last second, I didn't even move. Too greedy, trying to get farm. And she's probably dead now, so I guess that our Slark is carrying us, I'm not sure. He started off pretty bad, but I guess he's starting to pick up now. Yeah, their sniper's kind of feeding, and Thermoron is decent, and their Spirit Breaker's okay. But they're under-leveled right now, and if Slark can hold us for this point in time, I'm going to start pulling ahead very quickly with my farm, if I don't die like I just was. And Some people think Yasha's like a fighting item or movement speed fighting item, but it's really a farming item because it gives you more speed to jungle and move around. So you're going to get places quicker.
I persevere in the face of evil.
So what this is going to do is it's just going to give me more damage, more attack speed.
I turn magic aside. Consider killing spree. Triple kill. Fall together.
So our Slark is going to go run him down. This guy's screwed.
Unstoppably
So, yeah.
scary.
I think that we got this game in the bag. But you know, it can always change.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
So I'm working on that Manta. I'm close to
Your
that ulti
bottom
orb.
tower is under attack.
So I'm gonna take out the Ancients as soon as
Well,
possible.
someone's doing their job. Your bottom tower has been denied.
I'm under attack.
Oh my gosh, I can't even see him. I can't. Oh, I pressed R on him and it did not go off, so that kind of hurt.
Regeneration.
So right now I'm 6 and 4 as a carry with 140 last hits, which is pretty bad in my opinion at 26 minutes. Like if I was Morphling, for example, I'd already have over 200 CS. But he is a better farming mechanic than Anti-Mage because you have to work for that Battle Fury, and I obviously was contested in lane with dual range heroes you don't normally see in that lane, so it made it a little bit harder to lane during the beginning. And I didn't try and go for any kind of catch-up mechanic whatsoever. So, I'm having trouble in this game, I guess. I did just pick up a triple kill earlier, but that didn't do me any good. And they might, yep, they're gonna get the Enigma. But I should have had that Storm Spirit. I know he was low on mana when he didn't travel more than an inch or two. And I'm not going to join that fight. I don't want to be in fights. I want to just farm and get this Manta. And once I get that Manta, I'm going to be so much stronger.
A monstrous assassin.
And our Slark is doing decent too, so... And I do have my Manta now. Oh my gosh. I thought I just ate another arrow. Yeah, I'm not going for that.
Ah, Manta. Well-gotten gains. 'Tis mine.
So I'm now going to be going for a heart just to be a little bit more tanky in these team fights, because you can see that I'm kind of weak. So I'm just gonna walk over here. Ooh, that hurts. Just used my ulti on him and he got to go invis because of Podum. So just took the arrow for the team and I could have just one-shotted that storm.
Now, your middle tower is under attack. What are you, amateurs?
He's dead. Oh my god, I went the wrong way.
I'm under attack. Please for my life.
That makes 2.
So, yep, this is what happens when you're anti-mage and the other team kind of just lets you farm the entire time. You are just gonna kill them. And I do have my ulti back up. So I'm just working on that heart now.
Dire's structures are just magnificently fortified.
So I'm actually gonna get that tower without even sticking around. I'm just gonna let my illusions do the work.
Give yourself a big, juicy prize. The enemy's middle tower has completely collapsed.
It's not time yet.
So I am working on my tread stitching, as you guys can see. I'm trying to be as efficient as possible. I'm gonna walk up here and I'm gonna buy my Reaver. And that automatically just makes me so much more tanky, but I'm gonna be around 2300 HP. I could actually just one-shot that storm if I got close enough.
I'll take that.
I'll dig that.
It's not time yet.
Quite dangerous, this one.
And that's my brother in the background.
It's a blessing.
Regeneration.
Oh, and he whipped the black hole.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Maggie.
Now count thy costs.
Your top tower is under attack. My spirit sinks.
You never felt more shit, did you?
So I'm getting pretty close to my heart. And I should be able to drop this Rax right away.
Look lively now. Your middle tower is under attack. How disappointing. The enemy's bottom tower has fallen.
Killing spree. Quite dangerous, this one. Double kill.
Oh my lord. I'm getting juked for days.
This is
And
mayhem.
now he's dead.
Magic be damned. Thou art damned.
Killing